So I'm working on a new and exciting project to help 3D printer owners make their first 100 sales in 90 days. The reason I'm doing this is because I've recently hit this milestone myself in 116 days. And obviously I learned a bunch of things that would shortcut this if I tried this again, right? And I know there's tons of people out there who want to make 3D print sales, but they have no idea how to do it. And I kind of wish I had somebody there to kind of coach me through the process. So I want to be that coach for other people. So I've done this myself, and I generated over £700 on Etsy and almost 2,500 on Amazon. My own design product on Amazon, and then Etsy was doing a different strategy with listing basically multiple prints, right? So there's kind of two different strategies that I did. Right now I'm going to be focusing on Etsy, but also I can bring in Amazon into that structure as well. So tons of people buy 3D printers as a hobbyist, and they don't actually make any sales, even though they want to kind of transition into that. Because initially, you might buy a 3D printer and you're printing stuff for friends, family, for yourself, for things around the house. But then you end up wanting to make some money out of it because obviously it costs money to do all this stuff. But you have no idea kind of where to start, what products to make, and what is actually selling, or how to price it, right? So there's all kinds of different problems. I've been kind of looking into people's stories and what's working, what's not working. So I kind of know how to shortcut all the bad stuff and get straight to the good stuff. So people have tried everything from random Thingiverse models, printing what you see other people doing in forums and stuff like that, Reddit, whatnot, and even some of your own designs, right? You've gone into a design software like Fusion 360, maybe Tinkercad. You tried your own design, maybe listed it somewhere, and what happens? Barely any views, zero sales, frustration. Many of us has been there. I've been there myself, and it's not a great feeling. So that's when I started the 30-day Etsy challenge, and I forced myself to list daily. So the key breakthrough that I learned with this challenge is I made sure I found products that were already selling, and then I made my own variations. So we've already got something that's proven, we've got some demand, and what you can do is also look at the market and see how many competitors there are for the product. And then you can make your own variations wherever you see there are gaps. So there's a whole strategy behind this, and it's a lot easier to get coached through this rather than trying it yourself, because you're going to make a bunch of different mistakes if you try this yourself, right? And after this, I looked at the successful product types, and then I knew that animal themes were very popular on Etsy. So I went for that, and within just 5 days, I had already made my first sale. So, find what's already selling. You don't want to reinvent the wheel. There's no point trying to invent something like fresh because we already have proof that things are working that already exist. So, yep, look at competition, find the gaps, go for themes. You don't have to compete directly. You can make something similar where there's not much competition of people making those types of listings. So you're not actually competing with like a lot of people, right? And the key thing is list products consistently and quickly. So I do have strategies to lower the amount of time investment you need. So if you do have a day job, you don't have a lot of time, you have a lot of commitments, you can still work around this, and there are other strategies that you can implement too, right? And yeah, make sure to use Facebook groups because you want to find the audience for the themes that you're making and the products that you're making. So this is a new strategy. I have all kinds of like scripts and templates for Facebook. I know how that works. I've used it to make initial sales a few times, so I can definitely point you in the right direction there. And yeah, getting feedback without getting banned. So obviously people do get nervous about joining Facebook groups at first. It does seem a bit daunting, but really it's just a group that you'd never join anyway. So even if you did get banned, it wouldn't be a big deal. But we know ways to not get banned and to actually interact with people in a real way. Because yeah, we're going to be talking to people and we're going to be improving the products that we create based on honest feedback from them. So you start small, do smart marketing, and that beats random posting. So you have to make sure you know how to do that. And then basically I'm taking everything that got me to 100 sales, just skipping all the testing and experimentation. I'm giving you straight strategy that works without the learning process, and giving you a system. So building this, I'm doing it specifically for people who want to supplement their income, whether it's your first sale, whether it's $100 a month, $200, $500 a month. Whatever your goal is, we can work towards that. Obviously, if you're starting like from zero, you want to get to 1,000, you still have to hit these numbers in between, right? But yeah, definitely let me know your goal, and then we can work based on that. So the key thing is making it repeatable for others. That's why we call it a system, because once you input yourself into the system, then it works, right? And yeah, there's going to be a lot more details coming through. So I'm sharing basically a lot of information through my Skool community. So I should have a link in the description, so definitely go check that out. And there's going to be a bunch of posts. I even detailed my daily progress with the 30-day challenge, so you can see exactly what I did and what happened. So yeah, join the Skool community for the first updates, and this is for people that are ready to put in work. If you're still a hobbyist, obviously you want to make the transition, this is perfect for you. And if you want your 3D printer to pay for itself, like a lot of people do, or you want to supplement your income, definitely stay tuned, subscribe, and yeah, comment on the video. Did anything kind of like resonate with you in this video? Does it kind of make sense? Are you kind of confident that you would be able to make 3D print sales? Definitely let me know, and we'll take it from there.